I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a little excited. I'm buzzing a little bit, you know.
And we've already got changes too. I mean, everybody was buzzing about changes to Sentinels.
Okay, Sentinels on defense, 100 Thieves on attack.
Absolutely zero sense when you look at it from the preseason perspective with Pancata on Killjoy. But something's changed on both sides.
Insta-dog walk contact behind it.
See how 100 Thieves choose to play this out. As it's been a little quiet, there's a whole lot of presence towards A.
We got 4 players here from
I
Sentinels.
mean, they know the undersight's clear now. Don't even have to worry about his top
Thieves are
side.
going to walk into it, but they've smoked them up. They're going to be a full retake here.
So he's going to be the very first to land a kill. It's actually bang on to 10s, no less. As first blood is drawn, the spike is going to go down.
Dude,
Number 10
where is
in
that
favor
kill
of 100
from?
Thieves as Cryo gets another.
Those are shots through the smoke there, too. Very difficult to hit, but he makes it work. We were set up for a 5v5 retake, but that's not at all the situation. 5v3.
With so much to do, Cryo down to 7 HP. Looking to
Doesn't care.
find a cheeky
Oh my
one.
goodness.
No, Def drops him.
But look at all the time he bought
Yeah,
for his
Bang
team.
managed
Now
to
they
get
got the
over
molly coming
all
out.
the way
One
over
more
to
molly
A main
as well
and
for
still had the
Stellar
molly.
too.
So that was everything.
The turret to try to provide some cover as the
Nice
fault line
stun,
doesn't
nice
do the
util
same.
at the
Also,
moment
they
from
would
100
drop the
Thieves.
first spike ticking down. And there's not
Okay.
a ton left, but
Oh, the nade's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, if they get the kills, they're still gonna have to get the defuse. He's gotten it to half.
Ah,
Dirk's
it's
gonna have to
unlucky.
swipe. Oh my gosh! Whoa, what a start that
It's a
would
nice
have
shot
been.
though, but yeah. Util from 100 Thieves was really good into this. They gave it a really good try though,
And it's
like
the two
really good try.
guys who are former teamimates who got separated after the breakup of XZ.
Okay, how do they handle their attack? They want to go, or do they just go full everything? I think I saw 3 rifles.
Losing all those players. Like I said, Cryo peaking all that time. Spent so much. And it's not going to matter
Yeah,
at
it's
all. All
unlucky.
those clean shots.
Might be able to get his ult on pretty
That
fast though.
Good for clips,
So yeah,
though.
4 rifles, 2 backup guns. So not super panning
One
ahead
round in
for the
books in
bonus,
favor of
but
100 Thieves. Sentinels choosing not to buy up here at all.
okay, and
Sauce
getting the
actually
orbs as
gonna
well.
go cheat
Smoke
on
out
one.
here, we're going for a standard
good goal to have on
4-1,
these
just
ecos.
getting info.
Reclearing in
Nothing
halls as
too
well.
crazy
They might
in
get
this
more
one.
than really they should. On this Eco, 100 Thieves is taking it very slow, just trying to feel out any stacks. Look at
Chad, do you want me to boost this up?
Stellar
Sorry?
setup all the way on the north side. Just retrieving the info that he can, whether they're stacking anywhere, whether they're going to push anywhere in the mid round, and they did.
I'll leave it like that.
They pushed all the way up in
You mean
halls.
too loud?
I believe Zekin might have gotten another orb there too.
See both teams just quietly crawling away from one another.
Go back.
As it seems like we're
I think it
getting
might
a
be
yet
fine
again.
here. I'm looking at the levels. It looks alright.
Note again the gun difference, the gun advantage for 100 Thieves is monumental.
Yeah,
here.
they got a side advantage. Everything is going to be
Okay, just a stack from Sentinels as
easy.
we can see.
as the
On the right
comes
side,
in, they're
flash
barely
goes
gonna
in.
hear it. They maybe hear the smokes and
Oh boy, this is a chance
start
to stack a
rotating
lot
off
of
that,
money
but
as
there's,
well.
Again,
We'll
not
see.
gonna be enough time for them
See
to
what
do
they want to
anything
do, if they just want to give
with the
them
weapon
orbs or if
advantage
they
that
want
you're
to try to do
talking about.
damage.
Spike planted.
And that was clean from 100 Thieves, just
Oh, yeah.
feeling out what was going on the map. They didn't really get any information, but they end up making the right calls with Stellar's information.
Def setting up for the fault line to try to
Okay, they're
give
going for him. Going for some
the other
kills.
Sentinels members
Stun
some
Sand,
space
no
to
one
work,
here.
some room to breathe.
It's nice
And it
after
looks
plan
like Cryo
positions
is
as
gonna
well.
be the
But
first on contact. And look at the setup that they have in halls, man. It's going to be so difficult to take this space back.
Yeah, but there's also only Cryo alone on the door too, so if they're able to pick him off,
yeah, I think so
looks
as
like
well.
right
I mean,
now
it
they
makes
just
sense.
want to die to the spike without any real altercation, although opening the door, this is very risky.
Yeah, they got the altercation, all right.
You saw 100 Thieves, that lock-in was very, very much aware of how people want to just save and die to the spike and how people are exiting.
Hey,
and they do
honestly,
get some damage done, but
That's pretty
I
good.
think as well they did exchange a lot
Yeah,
of those
they
ult
took out
cores.
one of the rifles as well, so
So Sentinels happy
is in the
about that.
Bulldog. Not too bad.
100 Thieves can't be
2
mad
armors have
either.
to get reboard as well. Pretty good eco.
Aw.
Yeah, how about that? Well, happy birthday, Psycho.
Nice.
Doesn't even know what just happened. He's all the way in the back. Bring him a cake later.
2-0 lead here
Okay,
for 100
go into a
Thieves.
big buy round for Sentinels.
guns in the
1
hands of
kill or
Sentinels.
orb off.
looks
Raise
like
ult
they're
for
gonna wanna fight
Zekan in
this
terms of this one.
Stun dish, smoke as well. Saw Saucy's
Okay,
position.
no NA buy,
should be
nothing
able
like
to
that.
maybe
No
even
craziness,
shoot
just
another
pure
orb here for
bonus
Zekan
on
to
this
get a
one, so that's nice. Dude,
showstopper
so
up
many
very
people kind of
early.
close to
That's
their
the plan. You've
ults.
got Def close by with utility 2 to help.
Yeah.
Flash and dash possible.
Want to go? There's a nade. Cryo with the
That
swing, and
is...
it's actually
Dude,
Zekan
how is
who
he
gets the
alive?
goal.
5 HP? Oh my goodness.
I mean, it wasn't an orb, but he got what he was looking
Stellar's
for.
out though. They must have heard the door. 10's gonna have to try to clear it. But they've gotten sight
Okay,
again.
but they can take
The difference here.
they can
get
take the
first
orb and
pick,
they
Sentinels
might
does,
not want to
and
use
they
the
have
ult into this round with 5
multi-way retake
HP.
going on. Love this though.
So although they won the first duel, they
push
lose a
spawn.
lot of
Austin's
map
a really
control
good
and
spot
they
to help
seal
as
them
well.
off. This is
They
a
might leave
little
the
bit
planner
bold
alone.
though,
That's a
crunching
little
into
sketchy.
spawn. We'll see what Sassy
But
can
they
do.
have such a good grip on the spawn side. It's even planted in the open here.
Bang has ult as well.
There's a showstopper. The ult is gonna land. Saucy's able to get one as well.
Wow,
He swings
nicely
around and
handled.
drops
Sassy
off
managed to get 2 of those and they managed to get a kill with 5 HP ult.
in this
Pretty good.
1v4, and he's able to pick up a weapon, but
Okay, actually handled this very well. 2 armor rebuys, 1 gun.
Very nice. Management of the ult economy.
Sassy's going to be 1 away from his ult as well for the next big buy round. So huge round for 100 feeds this next one, and only Zek and Inferi won't get to buy the ramp round,
a lot
isn't
more
it?
control than they had there. Obviously,
Is in after this one.
Sentinels having to fight back through spawn. Not something you're used to, but they managed to work without the space. And that's
Does
because
look
they
like
had
it.
that ult. That's because they have multi places to actually push back through. So good on Zek in there, getting one and creating the space.
We got another convert.
he was also instrumental in those 2 kills.
What did we have? It was like 6 out of 10 teams in the EMEA, 2 teams from Pacific,
Yep.
and then we've at least got 1 team from NA doing it.
And we have swapped. Now Pekka is set up onto the A side now. And most of the time, I mean, all 3 rounds so far.
I wasn't probably looking at the
Whether
replay,
it's
but
in
I
the
imagine it's
early
Bruce's
round or
fault.
Late, they always pivot back. See if they are able to actually figure that out. Lots of times you can hear that turret early from
Dude,
Cryo's position.
they're taking so much
Working a
space
lot
with
of
the wall
picks here.
contact. They just straight
Giving
up
Cryo full
disrespect the
range,
smoke
just
over
go
towards
for the first
tree.
kills.
Dude, Sassy's caught out here.
Oh, Saucy's position. Give
Gonna
it
get 2. He
away.
didn't
Wait,
start 10.
did he not
Second.
see the other?
Huge response from Zekin, though. Def getting another. Spike is in a bit of a precarious spot. Def's just able to stare it down.
Yeah, but the players actually 100 Thieves lost after that trade out. Bang and Cryo, so the tip of the spear gone, but also the smokes. They used 2.
Yeah,
to
just
even
a
get
reminder that
into
they're buying heavy
position.
armor, right? So they
don't
can't
really
buy
have
next round.
Much more to get through. They don't have
Right,
anybody
all
to
these
really
3
dive
can't
with
buy
the
next round.
flashes.
If Derek gets a
Spike
kill, he has
acquired.
ult for this one.
But where do
So
you
yeah,
go
huge
from
round
here?
for 100 fees.
You go forward. That's
No
exactly where he
smokes,
goes.
so they
Zekin
had to
calls.
just try and take the contact,
saw
and they
Tens
did.
was starting to
They
rotate back.
could,
As soon as
yeah,
they
going
come,
here, they might be able to get this orb as well.
Call for the rotation.
But they didn't really realize here. The setup for Pancata is still
Might
going
be
to
able
be
to
up.
get this orb. Looks like Tens
It's
realizes,
still going to be up with 20 seconds. They're gonna
they
go
might
in the
have a
meat grinder.
nightmare getting through this.
You were
And
saying-
Def has a stun too. If he, no, he's all the way on the other side of the map.
Derek's
so they
gonna
can't
get
call
ult.
that, but one
Okay,
molly,
someone's
all
gonna
of
have
a
to
sudden
send
you're
it through
stopped.
this, because keep
Yeah.
keep an eye on the
It's a
time.
serious factor here. Now you've got the rolling thunder to try to
Oh,
put
it
it.
missed.
8
It
seconds
missed
left.
on sight. No
And
way.
they
Keep an eye on the
got
time
no
still.
time to stop it. I don't think they're gonna have time.
Yeah, no time.
They're not.
Oh, Def, don't die though.
Holy. Holy, why did he face at the end there as well? Oh my goodness, they just get away with
Again,
it.
Balla, to go back to what you were saying,
What
that
the
volley,
hell was
setup
that from
Pancata
Def?
is
15
just
HP.
enough of a wrinkle in the plans to really set
Oh my
everything
god,
sideways.
imagine if he
And
went
it's so
down.
far back that,
Okay,
like,
they get a
you can't
freebie there, not
really
going
do
down.
much to damage it unless you're taking halls early.
Yeah.
So 100 Thieves with the jet pick
That's done.
that they're going for Cryo. You can see a little bit of the weakness. He kind of, in a
Well,
sense,
Ten's got
is
the most
forced to
important
go
kill.
for those kind of dry peaks with the kit that he has. He doesn't have the boombot. He doesn't have the nade to hold space. It's much more difficult to go for like a halls push right at the beginning of the round.
Bonus on this one, and Cryo's bought armor, so
Sentinels
they're
is
definitely going for one
continuously
orb.
cheating on
Try and
the
make sure he
setup.
has ult into this one. We're seeing no denial, anything like that, in terms of how they're just approaching it 4-1. Where the hell has Derek got that kill? Okay.
I mean, they're just taking that fight. That's the second time you've seen Def peek that angle out of tower. This time,
Yeah, that's
he's the guy who gets put down.
hero gun
hands of Derek.
taken down.
So they're recognizing where he's starting to peek from. Sauce is going to have to fill that space, but no more stun on
A lot
him,
of
so
dry
the
fights
execute
so
can
far.
come without any
I mean,
hindrance.
yeah,
I've got your trail.
Seekers invested.
that's a big
Yeah, the
name.
zoom needs to go to. And the nade, I believe that was intended to bounce off, but either way, not finding its mark. They're
Okay,
gonna get their
what
way
can
out onto
Sassy
the
do in
second
heaven?
sector. Once again, from up top, drops Cryo. 10's getting another as the line holds fast, the line holds strong. 2 pistols left for 100
Slightly
Thieves.
doanable.
Should have picked up that
Maybe give
Phantom.
Aston another
Saucy
gun
had
because he
up the
has
tower.
armor.
Yeah,
Where-
bang, scooped it up.
Where was Def's gun?
It's tough to say. With 35 seconds left, they still have the spike in tow, but can they find a way out? Can they even get
30 seconds
to a
left.
position where they can plant the spike? 10's providing all the suppressive fire he can.
Tens will spot the cross. That's when there's going to be some extra util.
Ooh, nicely done.
Just huge.
Yeah, Tens is looking alright at the moment. Could get their money pretty good if they wanted to drop this over and use ult. At the moment, Sentinels are giving 100 Thieves a lot of space. Not that it's mattering too much into these buy rounds, but
that's huge. That was a low money
it's just
buy
interesting.
from
It's
100
very
Thieves, so
passive
this
at
is
the
gonna be
moment.
the gun round. Tens has got the op now, though.
He also got the orbital strike for Saucy. You saw him use it first a couple of rounds ago. Now back online.
Yeah, he's getting those fast.
Yes, he is.
Tens gets op out. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Tens. Looks like no one's going to go over towards him, but they're going to try and... Okay, they're playing very passive and just fighting with these three. So they're switching up who's with the Killjoy a lot of the time.
For now, but if they rotate back,
What the hell is this smoke?
I think the problem here for 100 Thieves is on these calls that they're pivoting so fast. Continuously, they're just giving back up that space. They're not really leaving an alarm bot. They're not leaving a play or anything like that. So it's really difficult for them to
I mean, this is good for one. I've never seen anyone use this angle.
Shocked to actually break the KJ util.
Yeah, but you didn't break Tens. Still got the op. A smoke providing cover for now, but not for long.
Nice trade, though. Yeah, they're just absolutely sending it for a molly. It was actually a really nice setup. I've never seen that angle from Tens be used, at least with an op.
Turret spots him, they know where he's at. Getting it smoked off, too.
Yeah, sucky spot to be
Okay, I'm pretty sure 100 Thieves are going to time out after this.
He doesn't even have a spy.
They can kind of just talk about the setups that they've seen so far. A lot of times it's just 3-2 with the Killjoy.
In the offseason and at
And they should be pretty easy to find that out in terms of Sky with the dog.
I mean, to be honest, Stellar was one of the more better performing players from 100 Thieves throughout the offseason and at Lock-in 2.
Yeah.
Just pretty consistent overall. That's huge. Again, just swapping Pancata's position so many times. And this time
All the buy rounds though have looked really convincing. Maybe Mike's is waiting for the next buy round. Doesn't want to do it on this eco. We'll see.
They're understanding how to shut it down.
It's going to be another broken buy for 100 Thieves. They won the first two, and it's been all Sentinel since. Bang with his ults work.
Op still out. Maybe they just try and get Stellar orb in this one.
Anything like that.
Okay, here they come.
An early timeout coming through for 100 Thieves.
Mike's putting the brakes on.
Fracture attack sided? Yeah, pretty much.
For good reason,
like a 7-5 is pretty average.
And give a little bit more misdirection on what's coming.
You impressed by Sen so far? I mean, their buy rounds look very good.
Most of the time, Sentinels is getting the good read and getting the good rotate.
It also helps that, I mean, there are two studs, and Zekin and Tens are playing as well as they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're telling me Sen actually have a chance here? I mean, yeah.
A little bit of that
at the moment, yeah.
In the offseason from them. Kind of giving it up at Lock-in.
Endo, what's up?
Now going right back
into
that.
Pansy tweeted
I think, hey, if it's your strength.
Thank you, Laurent.
Let's go for it.
Again here, 100 Thieves get the first 2 rounds, and Sentinels has just really had their number ever since. This will be the second broken gun round, or broken buy round, excuse me, that we'll see out from 100 Thieves. And while there was some
so in terms of how Sentinel's been approaching this, though, they might decide to go a little bit aggro. I wouldn't suggest this round, but maybe the round after when they're trying to make the actual change up to what they're is in terms of how 100 Thieves are going to play. Maybe they honestly don't feel like they need to. We'll see.
You're gonna have to spend a dog to clear it.
Already yeah, I did.
Kind of a disadvantage there, but crowd dashing. Zekin knows his tricks.
Uh-oh.
Tens having to drop to keep the angle with
dude, someone helped Tens out. Come on, that was outrageous.
Yeah, huge.
Maybe a little bit in the open there, but felt like comms were slightly off with this one. Okay, ult goes in. Are they going to flood the site?
Tens may be in trouble. Excuse me, it was Cryo who falls.
No, but Cryo actually goes down.
The picked up the Tens drop, so he's not going to be. It's Asuna now who has it. That's it. I mean, that's a swing. That can all of a sudden make this really, really dangerous.
Stellar
oh, what was my prediction? I think 100 Thieves win.
Can the op find any value for shot?
But I'm saying 3 maps.
Spike ticking once again, time because of factor. That high-low swing is just way too much to deal with. Asuna with too many options, too many targets, and not enough health to deal with any of it. Derek can't do it either. Def cleans up the round.
Okay. handle this pretty good. Pancard is going to get this defuse as well, so we have a lot of ults online. Right, now we should see some... There's a lot of things we have to look at. Now we're going to see a big change from 100 Thieves. Maybe they're actually going to... less kind of puggy, maybe more map control. Maybe some fakes put in. Maybe setting someone up and then trying to hit the other side of the map. And maybe Sentinels decide to go more aggro now, but also I'm not entirely sure they need to change anything up at the moment, so they might not feel like they need to.
KPR. Out of anybody in this league, even Cryo had a significant dip.
Birthday boy's fired up.
I think he understood that could have been dangerous as soon as Cryo or Tens went down. You actually could see as well, the adjustment from 100 Thieves is to actually keep Stellar with them on these executes.
What I've liked from Sentinels is it hasn't been like, they've been moving Tens around a lot, and even with their setups, right, they're just doing the normal, like 2-3, but again, who the 2 is has been changing each time, so it's not that hard to predict. Okay, ult goes in, but they were kind of set up for this. They were so fine with just going off the site when this goes on. They got it set up to try get some damage done on site when they go in. Let's see how much damage this does. This might actually be pretty decent.
Oh, he's just getting locked down.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah, a little bit of cover just on the other side.
In terms of the mollies, though, not too
Not being
bad.
pressured, not being pushed. You've got the roll clear and the showstopper.
Okay, fast retake before they can fully get set up.
Derek has no shot. No chance to get out.
Tens on a late flank as well. He has knives, so don't have
Bang
to worry
has a
too
lot
much
of
about this
util,
op. They're really set up in
but
post
Tens
positions right now.
might
They've
be
got
able
a
to get
nanoswarm
him.
too, so Tens could spoil this entirely.
How patient is he going to be?
Molly's just landed on the spike,
Double mollies out at this
and
point
they
too.
have Brim ult.
Tens falls.
Ult from Bang. This round is wrapped.
Yeah, there's really just no way in. We'll see what Austin can find. They draw at the ult. Pancada falls. It should be pretty
Damn,
clean the
nicely
rest
done
of the
though.
way.
A lot of
Yeah,
ult
not
used
even
into
more
this
time
from 100
left.
Thieves, so I don't think they can repeat this.
There you go.
Big round for them
Just
though.
hitting at that site. I was surprised not to see Zekin join.
In
Tens
terms of the
on that
money,
flank.
money's pretty out of control for
He left really
Sentinels,
early with the
and
showstopper,
that
only finding
helps
one
100
and
Thieves
not
a lot.
being able to
They
maintain
do
his
now
life, too,
pick
with
up
that
the op and
showstopper.
have
Wow,
attack
the
op.
breach ult was going off, by the way. I think he might have missed his satchel, the original one. Still plenty of back here for Sentinels.
Money's pretty low, still here for 100 Thieves, so important round. Again, Sentinel's money is out of control, right? That the light armor buy at the beginning just means that they're so fine for pretty much the rest of this half. If it gets a little bit lower, you're just going to see them switch to light armor again. So, like how they're approaching this. And then, yeah, they still got some ults. Okay, now they decide to go aggro. So, the call was pretty much once we lose a round, then we'll go aggro. Kind of the, if it's not broke, you don't need to fix it. So, I like that from them. Good instant reaction from 100 Thieves to take space, though.
Can he find any value? The first one through the smoke, but that's all it's going to be. Side has lost 100 Thieves. What can Sentinels do for a retake? Then Nate right to Austin. He's got to back it up. The flash to try to keep them at bay, at least momentarily, at least temporarily, as the spike continues to tick.
Ooh. A lot deeper lockdown than normal. Breach ult coming in, though. They're going to try to cancel it.
No, Derek has a pocket he can play in.
But they're not breaking it yet.
He can just play back there. He's going to be safe. They're going to drop down onto
Okay, well,
Derek, and
that's-
yeah, Stellar's in trouble here. I don't know that he's going to be able to stop it.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Oh wait, they didn't stick. They didn't go to half right there.
This is huge from Stellar. Can he pull off the clutch? He's just trying to hold it back, but he's got to swing it.
Oh
There's no way.
my god.
Stellar gets 3.
Oh my god.
That was so close.
They, chat.
Got the defuse still though. That is
He,
ridiculous.
like, it would have been a lot more convincing. I don't know
Just
why he instantly
ridiculous.
got off the spike at one
Just
point.
not enough time though. You saw how
Like,
long it
Sentinels
took him
managed to get
actually
it,
take
but
that fight. He knew
He like
had to get that
hesitated.
kill
He like tapped it once or something.
in order to get the second, but
There were mollies. Oh, okay. So he tapped it, broke mollies, and then
you didn't even really know what was happening.
yeah.
in
I
that
mean,
situation
that's
'cause it
dude.
was so
I wish
close.
we could have that thing where it
we're
actually
talking
just shows how
fractions of a
close it
second.
was, like
Absolutely.
afterwards. 'Cause
I mean, it
that
looked
felt like it
defused in the
was
bar.
insanely close. Right, like we said, that would break the economy of 100 Thieves, so they go back down to eco.
Tense still with the op. You've talked about this Killjoy setup a lot. This time it today.
Yeah,
Just
it
in
must have been
terms of
crazy
where it's
close.
at. Love the crowd reacting to it. So many people going on the rope right there. PTSD in the crowd.
Right there.
A slow push out from Dish.
That's not. Trust me,
Some
that's
of the
not
only
me.
one
That's
not close
Prius.
by.
Trust me, that's Prius.
We'll see how they pop out of here. Again, they have a Guardian, they have a Stinger, and then pistols. Stellar's the only one with
They haven't cleared him yet.
a proper Vandal, and he's on the
Oh.
outside. Asuna getting the first.
Uh-oh. Overwhelm is crazy here. They might be able to flood site or A main them. Yeah, they get a lot of people out towards Sands. They pick up another gun in terms of this one as well, though.
But that's a second rifle that's been picked up for 100 Thieves.
Okay, bit of a spam fest coming in.
These situations are what has won 100 Thieves. The prior rounds.
No smoke to cover this the whole time, though.
Lanes
Who
that
is
out.
this
Kills
over
go
towards
trading
Sands?
back and forth. 2v2 left on the round. Stellar good for one.
100 Thieves played this very well.
Just went out on his own, and he doesn't have a lot of time. But he's gotten it to a 1v1.
Oh,
Cryo's got a Stinger.
he put himself all the way up too.
Come on, come on.
Can he swing out? He's so weak. Def is so weak. He's got to at least hold half. Yeah, and Cryo calls it.
Yeah, he had to try and get half it to win this one out. Dude, nicely done from 100 Thieves.
In depth. Opportunities abound for both sides right now. Some of these rounds are real close, and they just don't quite go the way you expect. That one though, easy.
I like
for
the
Cryo.
decision. Once
Because he was
they
on
had
that
4
close
people
angle,
in main,
it's
the
gonna be a little
decision to
easier
split
for
up here
Def to
was
get
like
off and maybe
everything,
find that kill.
and then just staying alive, right? Then you had
The
pressure
approach
from
for
here.
100 Thieves since that
Then
time
no
out
one
from
really
Mike's
pushed this
has
kind of.
been fully on the post flanks, it
this
feels
was
like. They
blocked
haven't
for a
really
little bit.
adjusted the setup or their
Okay,
defaults
money's finally
until now.
broken
Four
for
players down the north
Sentinels.
side.
They go back to the
Stellar,
light
2-1
armor so they
down
can try and
south.
buy something into the last round if they lose this.
Once
Still
again,
been
the
an
difference is
insanely
this
good
time
half from
Derek is waiting
Sentinels.
for the flank on the northern side as well.
Especially as
Last
100
couple rounds, it's been a
Thieves,
4-1
one
where they're
pistol.
all
Like this
pushing
and winning
together.
pistol is devastating at the
They're
moment.
doing a really good job pushing 10s off. Since the early rounds where he started to pick up the op.
Okay, Bang
You don't
was
really see him get the
3 away
fights
from
that he
ult, now
wants
2
off
away.
those early angles.
Just a straight
So
up
the
5
grouping that
pass
they're doing
and
with Asuna, using his
stack
dog,
towards the
using
top.
his flash to force 10s off is working really, really nicely. Back towards A though.
So I think 6 round,
So
dude,
much
you can.
success here.
This is fine at the moment. This
And
is
there's not
great.
even a
Like anything above
blanket
this is a
utility here
bonus
for Pancata.
in my mind.
Oh, not to mention Stellar is this lockdown to work with.
Okay, because there's so
There
many
it is,
people
right
here,
on
they
cue.
need to get pretty proactive.
He trolled me.
Yeah, they're very
There it
very
is,
much
right on
expecting just the Killjoy ult to be going down here. What's the
Invested
timing of
once
this
again,
race, Nate?
Sentinels just have to sit and wait. 10's looking for something cheeky, something early, but the
Raise
whole
Nate
line
time
is
is pretty
so
good.
I like the attempt.
Yeah, raise
But again, you
Nate.
mentioned the
Chunk.
utility that they've used to keep 10's back
Oh,
has been
was-
so
yeah, okay.
effective. And that was another instance.
30 seconds left.
Stellar's putting himself in no man's land right now though.
They get a very
Someone take a
good
fight
plant for
earlier in
main,
Sands
very big
before.
good plant for
Late
drop.
rotate from Def,
At
and
the
he has
moment,
the
a
right
lot of
cover,
this
he
is
has the
down
keys
to
to actually
Sassy, and he
bring
only
this
has
back in
one
for
smoke,
them.
so we can only get rid of one of
Pushing
these.
into
100
halls.
Thieves would
It's
do
going to be
like
super
100 Thieves would do
important.
well to lose this, really.
Oh, that's a bit overkill, is it not? How does he still get one?
Like this is all them.
Orbital strike, the rolling thunder, and Stellar still delivers. They just have to cut their losses and go.
They're just countering everything at this point.
And it looks like 100 Thieves want to hunt. They want to chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
This
only
is
thing I
split between them,
haven't
though. They
liked
can
at
get
the
up the
moment
tower.
is
Not sure if Ten's
Sentinels
actually going
haven't-
tree.
Sentinels haven't done great at
Still a
dealing
lot
with the
of time as
Killjoy
well.
ult.
Yeah.
And they just stop. Turret doesn't spot
Nice,
anything. They
Amy.
think he's still on that tree angle.
Last round before the switch.
And those
Right,
two
both
weapons
of
is
their
huge.
anti-Killjoy
Given
setups
the
right now
economy that you
has,
see, you already actually
in my
saw
mind, been
very
too
little
good.
utility in
Instead
that
of
round.
instead of trying to fight on one of these
Huge calls from
areas,
100 Thieves,
they're
huge
just
calls
letting
for
them
it.
plant,
Stellar
and then
right
they have
there
to play
know, okay,
retake,
they're
and it's a
probably gonna use that
bit of a
brutal
nightmare.
Retaking on halls, given that's where
If they
all
had
of
better
our
ults, I would be
post
fine
fights
with
have been
it,
based
but-
out of. And that's just Bang instantly popping it and just denying it entirely.
Okay, last rounds. Zekin's got a backup gun for his ult. We have a Bucky,
6 to
so
5.
that's going to be over
100
towards
Thieves
heaven.
back on it for a split push now.
It's a pretty good recovery from 100 Thieves.
This honestly feels like the first time they haven't found where Tens has posted up at the beginning of the round with this.
No,
op on
it's one of the
defense.
most passive defenses we've seen for a
And
while.
he might
But they
end
also
up
won a
having
lot
to
of
lay a
rounds
lot
from
of
it once
balls
they were
as
doing
long
like
as
contact play.
And Def here can hold on for him.
Showstopper used by Zekin.
Oh,
They
it's
got
2.
two there, and it connects. Derek and Bang fall. Cryo does too. Is it going to be heroics from 100 Thieves again? Def understanding where the pressure's coming from. The spike is rotating through.
Oh
Spawn
no,
back to B.
Pancada's still in heaven with a
Back in the
Bucky.
Killjoy setup. And he's got a Bucky. Not the Bucky. Pancada patiently waiting.
Oh
The right
no.
moment to strike, and it seems like it's Stellar who's going to be the first to challenge. 2 angles to kick, and the Bucky
That's so
delivers.
good.
Austin is left in this one.
Again,
before.
Bucky chat is still
And he's nowhere near
unreal.
the spike
The left
either.
click on the Bucky is insane.
Ultimately falls, and it's a 7-5 half in favor of Sentinels.
7-5
response from them
and
has been
100
gorgeous.
Thieves one pistol.
The reads that they were having.
Second
on
is
exactly how
17
Hunter
to
Thieves was approaching
7.
that attack side were very, very good. So gotta watch how they're going.
Great half out from Sentinels. Let's throw it down to the desk.
Thank you so much, fellas. A great half across the board and a damn good way to kick off VCT Americas. And out of the gate, guys, I mean, one thing
What's
was
up,
very
Yampy?
apparent, one thing that we were
No,
all
I
very
haven't.
excited about, we got the change
I have not
up.
seen that.
We
It sounds
saw
good,
them
though.
start to really play to the strengths of these players, these superstars, Mimi, that they had picked up.
Yeah, they absolutely did. I think that coming in
Yeah, I
with
think
this double
past 2
dodge
days,
composition for
the
Sentinels
scoreboard's
was
actually been
really
pretty
cool.
decent,
And I
so
think that
maybe
thus
they
far the
changed it.
execution of it was really
I mean,
strong, but
they at
on the
least
other
order
side,
the kills.
Hunter
It's
Thieves
still
also
an
went
awful
towards the jet.
scoreboard
It
that
did feel
doesn't
like
give
that
us
was quite
any
a
information
successful
other than
No, I
kills.
think Cryo had a
But
harder time of things, but that's more
Yeah,
on
at
the
least they
standard
sorted
when
the
you
kills to be
consider
in
they're on
order.
the attack side, I think, as well.
Yeah.
It's much easier for a jet player to have that kind of impact. And if we look at the head-to-head as well between Tens and Cryo in particular as well, just from the stats, I mean, you can see it. The numbers aren't too good for Cryo. I'm expecting this to change when the sides switch around. You're going to be enabled a lot more, especially because Tens was leaning more into the opping as well. And another player as well that was switching over to that comfort role was Zekken playing that primary duelist. I mean, that guy popped off. I think 17 kills.
The
towards
role
end of the
swap's
half.
pretty
The primary
good,
point that I
but
wanted to take away from
we'll
this is that it
see.
looks like it's comfort
We'll
zone
see
for
how it's
both
gonna look
teams,
on
and you're probably gonna start
attack.
to see it really just pay off
I
in the
think
second
it's gonna
half.
help
Yeah, I
Def's
absolutely agree. And what I was really
calling a
impressed
lot.
by Sentinels was their coordination throughout this half,
It
particularly
does just
on
make
their retakes.
just
A
make
lot of Hunter
way
Thieves'
more
game plan, I
sense
felt like,
on
was leaning a little
paper.
bit more towards these preset
Just
executes, getting
Pancada
space on that
has
one, and
full,
finding
like
sight
Pancada
to
can
be able
kind
to
of do
hold
what he
post
wants,
with their
just lurk
ultimate
around, join the
utility.
pack if
But
he wants,
Sentinels
do
was
what he
great
wants,
at
do his
finding
own
these
thing.
high-low swings,
And at least
using their
Def can
two
actually
duelist
be
players
with the
together,
pack and
which
understand
really
what's going
wasn't
on
an issue
and the
both
right
at
calls that
Lock
he
and
should be
and
making.
at Ludwig
So.
Tarek Invitational. It seems like the team is finally comfortable together.
They're showing discipline. Like, no matter what the fight is, whether the guy's
A class ally.
Sheriff or
I think that's right.
or
A class
Bucky
ally,
or,
maybe.
or Vando, whatever,
Thank you so much,
they're
dude. Chat, you know what to do?
showing
Oh, you already
discipline,
done
and
it,
that is part
chat.
of the
Well
reason
done.
why they are up right now,
Everyone-
but
everyone's
this
doing
is
great.
still going to be anyone's
All right,
game
I'll
as
check
we
it out,
get ready
Yampy.
for our next half of play. We head over to Fracture with Bala and Doug.
Thank
Class
you, Golden
Ali,
Boy.
thank you so much,
second
dude. Welcome
half,
in.
Right before us, the 7-5 lead in favor of Sentinels. Zekken's popping off. The Zekken Tens duo is looking flawless.
Okay, yeah, so already we can see
Again,
just
it was after the
4-1.
first 2 rounds that they've just really had from control.
I'm gonna keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on Pancada. See what he can do with this kind of freedom. If he's
Setups
just gonna
they
be
were
lurking
going
all the
for,
time.
The cheating that they were doing with Pancada's setup as well. So far, it looks good. I mean, Pancada might not be fragging as hard as you're used to, Saucy as well. But
In terms
Rhino's
of
talking
this
about
comp,
comfort, and I
it's
think Def
not
is also
great
leaning
at
into
getting
that. Saucy and Pancada being
information,
the
and it
flexible
might be a
ones.
little bit high. It's very
Very
all-in
interesting,
comp,
the
right? It's
dynamic
not the
within
best
the
at
team.
defaulting and getting map control.
The North
So 100
American
Thieves
side
might
and
do well
Brazilian
to
side,
kind
the
of
first time we've seen
deny
this
a lot
type
of vision,
roster
deny a
being
lot of map
assembled in
control,
Valorant.
and you might see
And they're
over
in the lead right now.
rotates. To
Hunter
be
Thieves
honest
has got
with
to
you.
put it together. I
So
think
we'll
their
keep an eye on
attack side
that.
definitely
Goodest
felt a
as
little
well.
bit
Thank you
like
so much.
They didn't quite.
New member
They were
chat.
leaning on a lot of strengths for
Thank
them,
you,
right,
Goodest,
with
mate.
the post
Appreciate
plants
it.
and whatnot. But everything before that, a lot of times felt like wasted space.
The
wasted
PC
time.
disconnection pings were actually Prius. Dude, I'm telling you. Everything bad that happens in observing is
See if their
Prius.
defensive side looks any different.
Every game, everything.
It seems like they're very
all the
intent on
time.
pushing, on crunching. This time it's going to be on
Okay,
the
nice
Sentinel
reaction.
side. Pancada does the same. He gets out just like we
Nice
saw
reaction. As
Stellar
soon as
do a
his
few
stuff
moments
takes
ago.
contact, he doesn't want to stick around, doesn't want to find out what's going down, and just good reaction as well from Sentinels here. So I like this a lot. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have 9-person dueling in A main, aren't we? It's gonna be
Zekken just went
crazy.
So aggressive.
Who's this?
Understanding
Bang.
that they're going to have to fight for this area of the map.
Tens is with him. Tens is with him.
Again, the duo, Zekken the first to fall. Tens tucks tail.
They
run
have a
away.
lot of map control, yeah, so they don't really need to fight over towards
Talk
A
about
main.
one-sided approach to the
Who's this
retake
at
here. Hunter
Sands?
Thieves
Okay,
has
let's
to
see if
barrel
Tens
their
can
way
get
through
anything
walls.
with his
Only
frenzy
Bang
close.
on the other side of the map.
Tens clean for the first. Finds cover. At least tries to in the Cloudburst. Stays alive with 3 HP. I mean, there's nothing
Oh
there.
my
It's
God.
a second.
Tens
Asuna
actually
finally
did
stopping his antics.
incredible.
Cutting an end to it as Bang finds one too.
Oh,
Swing out from there.
oh.
Bang with the second. 2v1 here, Def once
Rory?
again. Left alone. And there's an
Oh,
Asuna
I was
cleans it
not
up.
expecting that. Massive from Bang. How did he get both of those kills?
Retake again, relying on these late round situations. They'll get the defuse.
It looked
And
It
that's
looked
just
very rough.
everybody
At one
from
point, pretty much
Sentinels
had
actually
5
kind of
people on
overextended.
defense
They
here,
dueled
and they had
10s
the whole map
second.
control in terms of
They tried to fight for
this,
Halls,
right?
10s
This
has
was
to back
attack, this
off,
was defense.
Right? You can't fight with him.
Yeah, 1 second dies. Yeah.
They didn't have the utility to really do much either. Zek instantly satcheled into that. And Asuna just playing very
Well,
cautious.
in terms of pistols, chat, that's 2 and 0 for 100
You also had
Thieves.
10s re-push into Sands to try to keep them in Halls.
They had a crazy...
But you can tell
This
it was very
whole year,
clearly
I
they're
can't remember
playing
what their
really
lock-in
contained, fight for Hall's
pistol was,
control.
but at least in
Trying
this
to go
it's
through it that
2-0,
way.
and I
Just to
remember
read
at
the
home grounds it
situation, like
was
how many players
17
around
to
the
5
defense
in terms of
inside
their
Halls.
pistols. So 100 Thieves
Or for
keeping
Sentinels.
their pistol record strong.
again, we're seeing
Same
aggression
pinch
towards
towards
this
the
other
bottom of
side
the
of the
site
map.
again.
This is
Literally the
crazy.
same
I mean,
thing.
this is not very standard for 100 Thieves, both on the meta side and also for them too.
That's kind of nice though. They get an AWP for each one as well.
Has gotten them 2
And trying
orbs
to bait out
very
some
early
kind of
in the
reaction.
anti-eco, denied
Good amount of
what
info.
Sentinels might have as
Nothing
one of
from
their
this one.
round win conditions.
In terms of Sentinels, they got the plant, so they all
They're
feel
actually
so
holding
fine
Both sides,
buy,
exactly like we just
to buy
saw,
sheriffs.
from the south side. This is completely unconventional.
100 Thieves are making sure that
Completely
they
novel.
just stick really far back. First of all, because they aren't sure of the actual buy
Sentinels, you can
itself.
see,
they
like,
got the plant, so you have to
are
be
they
aware
on
that
site?
people are
Like,
doing stinger
what is
buys.
actually going to happen here?
And maybe
they're
this
just
is looking... I mean, they're just expecting them
This
to come
is
underpass.
crazy.
This is nice. They don't have to worry about any of this.
It's almost like a line has been drawn in the sand. Who goes first?
Sentinels just fake.
Imagine
and
if
there's,
some
not
crazy
even
guy
anybody
took a
there to
rope
receive
here,
the
it'd
fate.
actually
Like,
work
they could have
well.
just gotten on the site. The information that 100 Thieves is actually going to have towards B here is actually basically only going to be the spike plant. So that kind of hurts,
30
but
seconds
They've
left.
pretty
you don't
much
really
done the
expect
perfect
full-
thing
I mean,
here.
on anti-eco, like 3 players.
They get a
4
lot of map
players.
control
Yeah,
again,
but I
and
think
it's
they
a
have a really
weird
good
round
idea.
where
Asuna
4 of
just
them
used
are
the second
retaking
flash
for
towards
1
dish,
place
and
again.
Once they saw that nothing popped, they started
In
to
terms of
cheat this
util
way.
to win this,
So
Zekin's
they're
nades
here. They weren't here in time to deny it.
could be pretty
They're close
big.
by.
I mean, for
We got a
risk on
breach stun with
anti-eco,
it. Maybe we can
this
get
is
good
huge.
timing.
I think even Second has a stun nade trained on this stairs push. It's not going to come out early.
Oof.
Bulldog finding the first. This Cryo tries to go aggressive, but 10s get 2 with the sheriff. He got a third. Man, that guy's good. Bang trading it back though. 10's not able to find the 4th. Is Bang with 3 on the round. Can he find another? Yes,
Nice
he can.
damage though.
7-7.
Really good damage from 10s. Bang got a lot of kills during
That
this
was
and
a
during the
very
pistol, right?
dangerous
2 and then
approach from the
3 here,
anti-eco
so he's
by
very
100
close to
Thieves.
his ult.
I think initially my idea was, okay, this
Pretty
is
sure
good.
he got the
They're
orb
denying
over
the 2
towards
orbs
A
on the
main
south
as
side of the
well,
map.
so...
That was an up trap from 10s. Getting over the
Oh, was
smoke
it 4,
again.
sorry? Oh,
That's-
okay. That's fine.
Not, I mean, we've seen so many kills coming from that position on both sides now of the map. And
This
of
is
the
a
half.
great... It's
And
it's
somebody
not a
has to
good
be a little more
bonus,
cautious
but in
of,
terms
obviously
of
there.
the next big buy round, right? Because it's going to be the next
Sentinels,
big
the guys
buy
with
round
the-
after this. Most likely,
Oh,
Sentinels
eco.
win this. There's going to be
He's
so
playing
many
aggressive
ults
in
that
their
they
own
could
spawn,
potentially
so
have up,
not
especially if they
quite
want to stack
what
some
you're
more.
used to. Again,
Do
the
they do a
south side
bottom
of the
side
Third
crunch
round in a
again?
row. This
Every
time,
single
Pagan
round,
not able to
3
get
times
out
in a
time.
row.
This is not just, you know,
Pancada
a
this
eco
time
strat. This is
decides
not
to
just a
fight.
normal
They overwhelm, that's a gun to pick up.
situation here. They're really relying on farming some ult orbs and then
That's the
playing
one
this
time he
weird
decided
south side setup.
not to send it away.
And I think Sentinels has recognized, okay, we understand
Sentinels at
what's
least
going
take
on here. I
all
wouldn't
the
be
map
surprised
control.
as
They get
well
all the
for
way
them
over
to call
towards
a timeout
site. Keep an eye
really
on
discuss
the
how
Killjoy
this is gonna
and
plan out.
Zekin.
I think this is where we see some of the
a
value.
weird
farming
timing
those
of
orbs. You've got
spawn
the
here.
Seekers to attempt to retake. You've got the orbital strike to work with 2.
What the hell was that shot?
Def just died out of tower.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate way to go. 10's left in this 1v3. He's stunned. It's got to half, and Cryo should be able to stick it. Yeah, 10's just going to try to save the weapon. And 100
Wow.
Thieves takes the lead right back.
This is
They won the bonus.
mind-boggling
Oh
how this
boy.
is working right now for 100 Thieves.
Just very unconventional, as you're saying.
And like I said, this is a good time to really understand the situation.
They
for
won the
Sentinels. I think
bonus.
the players, I think, how
So,
they've called so far,
they
Def
saved
has
the
got to be
hero
understanding.
gun.
You see how Second and 10s are
Def
both
at the
pushing up
moment
to
has
spawn
bought.
deep
They have.
and fighting.
Okay, they go in
What
for
is
this. So
only
they did
Stellar
buy the
coming
light
to that
armor
other
into
side
this one, which
when
means
they
that they
spawn.
can
That
squeeze
gives them
out
all
another
room
buy
to
with
work
this,
with
especially
and
with
fight both the
10's
arcade push and the-
saved gun and his ult.
Actually, it's only the tree push, honestly. But you can just
So
barrel through
light
so
buy
hard. Finally
means they
create
can,
something
light
different
armor
here
means
from
they
100
can do
Thieves.
this, and again, just the fact that they're buying light armor
You
means
can
they
see
can
they
do
were
this.
ready for this push. 10's playing
Yeah.
deep box and spawn.
Expecting the aggression.
First
there.
round where 100 Thieves
Did not
don't go
come.
super proactive. They're kind of all over them though. though. Right, so the call now, it's been 4-1 all the time, right? And they pushed down here 3
walk-in
times.
tree this
Then the one round now they're just like
A standard round for
Pancada's
once.
just talking, he's getting overwhelmed, and they decide to trade it up, right? Change it to a 4-1, and they don't go
Huge swing
proactive
round.
at all. It's kind of it's nice.
Note again the blades from 10.
Like the calling from 100 feet has been really good. This is a nice hit though. I think that is straight through smoke.
They try to find another 10s. It eventually does fall.
Spike planted.
Spike planted. And now how do they keep this?
Tens wanted
100
to
Thieves with
get a
numbers
gun.
advantage. Going to attempt to
but
retake this, and they don't have any ults to work with.
I don't have
They do
too
have a ton
much
of utility
excuse
to
for
their
it.
name, though.
Oh, they're
Like, I don't really have an
focusing on
excuse
trying to
for
get
it, I'll be
Stellar to
honest.
pick there. On to Zekin.
Oh, Zekin's timing here may be huge, but Stellar shows up at just the right instance.
Oh, this
Last
Now
player
Sassy
standing.
trying
damn
to
this
dance around
got
the
out of
utility.
control so fast. They need a hero play.
He's got no teammates too. He's able to stop it. He did get to half, but it's still a 1v3.
Damn, nicely
Yeah.
handled.
The hope was momentary.
I didn't like this.
And that is going to be a pretty substantial lead here for 100 Thieves. Given the money from Sentinels, they did get that plant down. They do have 2 big ults. Actually, it's
Money,
kind of huge.
as
from
we
a
can
couple
see,
of players.
not too
Zekin
bad.
and
They
Saucy
could
have
do
for
another
sure
light
full
buy. Maybe
might
they
go
want to
for it
pause into
with
this
the
one.
ults that they have.
Damn it, it kind of looked even worse on the replay.
More kills through smoke.
So, wait,
You could
thank
see
you
the
so much, dude.
importance
Appreciate
that
it.
they were putting on
8
Stellar
months
actually
in
being able
Slug
to find
Club.
a kill on that flank. They had an Asuna flash going.
He's
they had
saying
a
you
stun
know
as
what to
well
do, chat.
from Derek. And he just took it slow. Zekin, with all the noise happening on site, realizing just needs to.
Yeah, they need this
Be patient
timeout.
himself.
The lead has gone. The money's gone.
Timeout called from Sentinels. As this really was, as you were saying, Balla, this was the first round where they kind of deviated from the norm.
Pretty
that
hard
100
to
Thieves
know
had
what to
been hitting
do just
over and
because
over.
100
They
Thieves just
fully
started off the
focused on
first
pinching
3
on the
rounds
southern
just going
side. They
super
finally
aggro
started
to the
breaking things,
bottom
but
side.
honestly, even with that, there was a lot of the same utility that was used. You mentioned as soon as the flash from
Yeah,
Asuna
I'm
comes
liking
out,
this a lot.
Makala was
I
out.
kind of want to
You
see
some
what,
of that conditioning
if
play
they decide
itself
to go
out, even
proactive, I
though
want
the
to
round
see
was
what their
different on its
instant
initial
reaction is
approach.
Yeah, I
if
was
they meet
interested
some
to think
force back,
whether
if they just
were gonna use
instantly
that north
cancel.
side
'Cause I
feint
think they might.
with Asuna's
Kojak, thank you so
Trailblazer
much as
breaking the
well.
turret and whatnot, as a
Kojak,
kind of
3 gifted from
approach
you.
to say, okay, we're doing the same thing that we were in the
135
prior rounds,
gifted
just on
subs
the north
altogether.
side.
Appreciate you,
Exactly.
Kojak.
Play from arcade and play from dish.
Welcoming in
But obviously
is
that
Juan,
one, like, just on think about it as a
Skeptical,
concept, is
and
not as strong, right? The dish
No
retake
Lid
is
TV.
really terrible. The arcade one
Thank you
will
so
be
much for
okay,
that, Kojak.
but you kinda have to
Appreciate
hold
you.
on a tower in that case. Otherwise,
See you,
there's way
mate.
too many tools to
Again,
play
if you
from,
got
especially
gifted,
if
if
you
you're
have
one of
spawn,
those
so
3 that wrote out the names, please say thank you.
you could tell
Kojak.
their hesitance to even go for it, and instead you play standard after breaking the utility. And again, standard again
Right,
for
how
100 Thieves.
How are they changing
Just
this
getting
up?
up the
Okay,
ults, getting cryo
bit
down
of
the
help.
up.
Gone for the 3-2
Things
now.
can
Bit of
start to
help
roll.
over
I
towards
think
it, just in case.
Early game plan from 100 Thieves there was great.
As we can see,
Good
100
credit to the
Thieves
coaching staff to
decided
come
to
up
not
with
go
that one.
aggro, but this stun over towards... Wait, no,
I
they
mean,
didn't
the
even
true
use the
test
stun
is on
here,
how
right?
they adapt, how they adjust on the other side of a timeout. You're absolutely right.
Okay, so they early flashed, it didn't hit anyone, and now they go
What
to
can
this angle.
Sentinels do with this
This is
rolling
kinda
thunder?
nice.
What can they do with this orbital
Early
strike?
info from the turret does go down.
Good microwave.
In
on site.
reaction to the turret getting contact,
Do that.
they dog
And
out
they
to
hurt
see
the
how
door,
many
so you can
numbers
see
there
Zekin's
are,
following up that rolling
and they
thunder right now to
notified
try
this
to
nice
find
off angle
Cryo,
from
but
Cryo.
Stellar's gone unchecked
Wow,
as well.
nice
He can
reaction
just
from
pop
them
on
with the
inside of
dog.
smoke, and they don't know that he's there.
They're
He delivers.
drilled.
Again.
cautious now, but he's not.
One enemy remaining.
Doesn't matter. Asuna too.
Spike down.
They're
A.
drilled on
Everybody
defense.
combining. Info gained on Pakata as well. Last one in, over and over.
Yeah, I mean, the round's a wrap.
What a perfect round. What an
First
actual
flawless comes
perfect round.
through.
They took
3-round lead
a
in
little
favor
bit
of
of
100
damage,
Thieves.
but yeah,
And
turret
it
goes
should
down.
be-
They feel
Okay,
like it's a
they'll
split,
be
but
able to
again,
buy
because
some.
this comp they're playing again, they can't really manipulate too much of the
That
map.
sort of
So
thing.
once you
That's
see kind of
definitely
pressure,
caught on
that's normally
since
where it's going to
Fanatics
be.
when they walk in.
And in retaliation to this, as soon as
all the
the
regions
turret
that
gets
we've
spotted,
seen
they
so far.
they dog out towards a C2 of them, and they just know to
Happy
just
about
fight it
that one.
heavy. And then they can just
And
use
they need
util
it.
and smoke off this.
To continue this barrage from 100 Thieves, this is very strong. You understand the amount that was going in on that sand push.
Kilu,
Asuna
I
being
didn't
able to
read
contribute,
it.
and then
Maybe
Tens
if I
as
could
well,
time
not
in a
really
bit, I'll
feeling
see
the
if
rolling
I
thunder
can
at
find
all
it.
in his position. It's only 2 Vandals bought in. Zekin and Tens.
What can the mischievous duo do with that?
Someone giving Sen money, it's just the light armor. It's just light armor mania. You kind
Now
of
walking slowly towards the other side.
never really have to eco apart from really early on. Especially when the thing is when your loss bonus gets to
standing right next
this,
to each
like
other.
it's pretty good.
Set up
Once they win a
intended to
round
find
and then
any
lose
pick on
one back,
Arcade.
it will be
Nobody's
a
walking
nightmare.
up in that direction again. It's going to be
If they win a round,
over
we
towards
should
this
say
B
maybe.
side. Pancata with the deep alarm bot.
Okay, in terms of how
They're
100
deciding
Thieves
right
are
now.
playing
Do we
this
go for
one,
the
kind
lockdown?
of similar to how Sentinels
On the
are. So,
Zecos. They
okay,
choose not
also
to,
what
but he is
happened here
staying in underpass.
is
If they get the site, which they do,
Sentinels just use the pressure of
Once
having
again,
the ult,
100
right?
Thieves
They
give it
like
up.
to play off of
They
the
get
site
into
when they
some
have
trouble
it, and
here.
this is pretty much how Loud like
I'm
to
looking
play
at
this
that
as
north
well.
side push that's
When
coming in
when they
right
have
now,
the
if
Killjoy
they
ult,
can
instead of
actually
using the
find
Killjoy
something,
ult to get over to
especially
the
for Tens
site,
off,
you just
all of
use
a
the
sudden they
Killjoy
have
ult,
the
the
room to
pressure of it,
potentially break
for them
this
to
from
play
Pancata.
retake. No one wants to
Pushed
play
him off,
site,
but
you
he
get
stays
caught
alive.
trying to
Again,
cross
no, those
outside
are
of
the
the
two
map
rifles.
itself. So
Eyes
yeah, this is a
fall
very
on
nice
them.
round from Sentinels.
On
They
Tens,
stole
and he
this
delivers
straight
again.
up
He's
from the
getting
Loud
two on the
playbook.
round.
There's no way in. They have to fall back. They have to honestly save.
Really good round. Perfect.
That's crazy.
Enemy remaining.
That is crazy. The decision there from Sentinels. You could tell what was going on. Okay, are they going to leave this site again? Are they really going to do this when we have
Yeah,
lockdown?
that's nice.
No tools from Bang to be able to use that either. Austin just picks up the op and saves.
He's just trying to impact me and getting wrecked.
Big response out from Sentinels too.
I mean,
And
that's the
not
big
round
play,
you
isn't
expect
it?
them to pull it off in.
That's when
For
you
them
try
to
it and
stop
there's
the
you
bleeding,
think you're
because it's
sick
been
and there's just a
5
guy in
rounds
heaven
row
with a judge.
for 100 Thieves.
I'm a little concerned if that's what it takes, right? If that's what it takes, a lockdown. Obviously, that was still an eco round, but just the amount of thought that went into it.
Yeah, honestly, that
Take
doesn't
that
surprise me
round
many.
back, and is that
So
tool even gonna
very
be
nice round
available
from
to you for the
Sentinels.
rest of the game?
Again,
Because
just
Bang
straight out of the
is
Loud
gonna get up
playbook.
on
I
his
saw
orbital
them
strikes
do
here.
that
You gotta be
3 or
careful
4
here. They may have
times
trap for this other
lock
side.
in.
Derek's playing up top with the
So
Rolling Thunder.
definitely learned something with
The
this one.
flash
Now
gets
we're going to be
info, they're gonna wanna
proactive.
go.
Flash in
You can see
off
they're
the
waiting
dog.
for it.
We see the
Trailblazers
dog.
cleared, and there it
Dog
is.
gets
The
shot.
Rolling
Insta
Thunder dropped in.
ult.
They're gonna rotate
Hits
right into
2.
it. The reinforcements are coming.
Dash
The
off it.
Showstopper invested, and he gets a
Good
kill, but he
reaction
traded
from
right back.
second though.
A 4v4 here on the round as there was so
Good
much setup.
reaction.
And just one body dropped on either side.
And they heard the rotation, I think, from Asuna. Falling back off of sand right now. That's why they're re-clearing in this space.
The explosive start comes
A
to
lot of wall
screeching
contact.
halt.
They have a sweet spot
Note
here
here,
because
Derek is
Asuna
the op.
used 2 flashes
And
and
he's
a
still playing
dog,
close by.
so
Saucy
they
with
know
the
that
two
they
smokes,
can
he just
kind of
marked
wall
where he's
contact
gonna
and get a
smoke,
lot
so
of space without much.
Derek
Now
might
he
be
has
able
a
to get
flash,
shots
but
over that if they go
might be
up on
wanting
top
to
of the
save
site,
it
but
for
other than that, he's gonna be
a
locked out.
situation.
Oh, he sidesteps it. Not able to get the kill.
The movement there from Tens is just phenomenal.
Derek once again with the ob.
That's a crazy
manages to
move.
get away with
That
that.
is
He's
a
gonna lick the
crazy
damage.
move.
Oh
And he
my
gets
God.
off site,
Yeah,
and he
now they
has
can see
Molly,
Roach
and he
right
has
post
ult.
lane too.
Oh
He's
boy.
got his Molly as well, Pancata too.
So Stella's
Flipping
not
the
going to
script
want
on
to ult
100
because
Thieves.
that
They've
means
got
that
the
they're
play
going to ult.
utility now. Wondering if Stella can
So
find a place to
probably
use this
saving
ult.
that for this round.
don't
They
think
want
he
to
will.
touch this as fast as they can. No one needs to do anything until they touch the spike itself. So
Finger
this
on
needs
the
to get
trigger.
touched like instantly.
Waiting for the cue to go.
Yeah, there we
Huge
go.
shot out from 10. There's a orbital strike. Stella has to dance around, has to try to stay
great
alive.
ult.
Not able to do so.
It's a great ult.
And Def keeps
These
it
2
back.
rounds from
Sentinels
Sentinels
get to
has
9.
been perfect, to be honest with you.
And again, Bala, I have to go back to the timeout. I have to go
Really
back to that
good
first
round
win because
reactively from
that
second
was the
once they
point at
pushed
which they could have
to the bottom
folded
side
or
here. The
responded,
decision
and
to use his
it's
ult as
very
well.
evident that they're not done with this
That was
map.
great. Yeah, this right here was everything.
I have to think as well, that breach ult did not find too much value.
Yumo, thank you so much,
Second, it
dude.
was just trade a
Yumo, 9
showstopper
months
in
in the
his
Slug
life
Club. Appreciate you.
To shut down the push. Cryo could have gotten a lot there. And good calls out of Sasi as well. And for him to actually take the risk and jump out of sight there just secures it entirely. Pancata pressured again. And he realizes, okay, they're not really going for this north side push that hard. Whenever they flash, whenever they dog me off. So he's staying up there.
Note the op in the hands of Cryo here. If I'm not mistaken, the first time we'll see
Money's
him
getting
with that
pretty
weapon.
low for 100 Thieves, but they should be able to buy next because of knives.
And it's all
Map
quiet on
picks
the
up
attacking
here,
front
so
for now.
Sentinels.
Super quiet. I think Pancata recognizing, okay, there was not really any real pressure on me. Gives him the room to do plenty in this round. Flash and Halls gets info. Asuna now on notice. That might pull out some smokes from Bang.
You're absolutely right. There it is. 10's going forward.
Okay,
He's
I
actually
mean,
not using, he's completely
they
saving
played
it
for retake this
for a
round
full
anyway.
retake.
They fast. rotate. 4 people here. They have
They can use this
Killjoy if they want
preemptively
to.
even. 30 seconds left in the round.
Not the
Remember,
best
Sassi
position
used
to
his
use
whole
it in.
last round.
They should have gotten eyes on Tens there, and yeah, he's gonna
But
have
this
to
is a
reposition.
nightmare.
They're
Nice
all gonna
smokes.
fall out of tower. 4 of them?
Jet dashes out to force it so they can come
Insane,
through.
but that's exactly what they're trying to do. Trying to waterfall out of the high ground, and Sentinels doesn't give them an inch.
Oh, and they put the
Zekken
ult
with
into
2.
this. Zekken did insane.
I mean,
Sassy
look at the
smokes
X's
were
on the mini-mark,
unbelievable.
man.
Just the whole round was really good.
They're
Honestly,
all
I think
working on
Tens
trying
got
to
the
get
most
space for
important
Stella
kill.
to get the
But
big
Zekken
ult.
did really
Not the
good.
one in spawn.
Definitely
That
just
leaves a
one.
lot of pockets.
I love the
The one
smokes.
that's in sand allows a lot of
Where
host
did they
control at the same time.
chat when
So
they
can't just
exec
sit back and
this?
play post plant.
Where did they not smoke out of these? Did they
And
not
it
smoke
completely-
drop down?
Goes the opposite direction there. Sentinels felt like they kind of expected that
Okay.
fallout from them.
Damn. Let's go.
See if Derek's able to preserve the weapon. Yeah.
Pancado is just
He's able to
lurking
do
here
this,
with the
so we're
4-1.
tied 10 apiece. The last 2
That was
rounds
nice.
going in favor of Sentinels.
I think 100 Thieves
Swing,
need a timeout and they need
streak after
to
swing streak.
need to stop playing off site. I don't
And
know.
here's the timeout from
It only
100
looks like
Thieves.
their retakes are decent once they have ults.
4 more rounds of regulation.
Might go back to
Couldn't
being
be closer at
proactive
this
here.
point.
I believe too, Cryo had
Yeah,
blades
this
to
is
work
nice
with
timing.
going into this next round, so we'll see how they choose to use it.
And
I
you
think they can
also
go back to
remember,
being
they
proactive.
completely
I
abandoned
really
that
think so.
unconventional approach
Like
at the
some
beginning
kind
of
of
this half.
crunch,
You can tell that was
top or bottom.
mainly to get
This
a lot
map
of
control is
ults
going to
up
help a
early,
lot in this
to get the
one.
economy rolling early. And ever since then, it's just been raw fracture gameplay and strategy.
I mean, he's given us
That was what
50-50
started
odds
that
on a
streak
south
from
side
100
crunch. Okay, let's see if
Regardless of
Mini's
the
right.
pressure on the eco rounds from Sentinels, they were still cleaning it up.
Early on here, and again, I want to take a moment to check into the ultimates that both teams have to work with.
There's
The
a
blades
ping here.
are online for Cryo. Banghouse is
Doesn't look
overstrike
like
to
it,
work with 2.
unless they're
While
going
Tens has some
all
of
the
his
way
own, but he's got a
through.
Vandal, you can't imagine he'll use
Looks
his.
like Mini lost this one. Could be
Players have all the util that
could
they
be a
need.
Doom Bro
Stella's
special
got all
though,
his,
but
Austin's got all of his.
we'll see. Unless they're gonna follow the dog fully. Oh, they might.
Blades.
Okay,
And
I think this
again, it's going to
counts.
be aggression from 100
I
Thieves
think
as
this
they
one
want to
counts.
fight. They want to create some space for Cryo to work. The Trailblazer paves the way, and there are 2 people coming across ropes. Once again, Sentinel showing that they're willing to take the fight.
Nicely
Cryo
done.
punches him back.
Nice
got the
hit.
overstrike
Instant
too, and
reactions
that's
go
gonna
over
come off.
towards site. They're gonna get info from this, and they're gonna feel like they can push behind them.
Cryo, once again,
That was
trying to
nice
find
round. Nice
elevation,
change up.
find another kill.
Look at these retake mollies as well that Stellar has on tower. They could be full, confident. At nobody
Spike
playing up close
planted.
tower while they're all coming up through tree right now.
Huge positioning up
Oi,
from
oi,
Stellar.
oi.
He
Oh
finds so much
no,
value,
that's
but
crazy.
every
Okay,
single
made this
bullet goes
winnable.
wide.
Where are my smokes at? Do we have any? No,
What
we don't
more
have
can
any.
they do?
Sassy's dead.
Tens dancing around the smokes, reestablishing presence in the
Hey,
space.
honestly? Oh boy.
And of course, he does pop the blades. And there they are first. 2 more right around the corner, not able to find any of it. Can't Pancado do it? He's got it down to a 1v1. The swing
Oh.
is there, and Derek responds.
Massive from Derek. In terms of the money, Sentinels are so fine. In terms of the money from 100 Thieves, they needed this.
What a huge round from
They
100 Thieves,
really
coming out
needed this.
strong again,
I actually
with
liked
Crowd
this
just pushing out
idea,
the
right?
same
Because
spots
there
they
was no
normally
pressure shown here, it
Just
felt like
straight
maybe they
down
didn't
our halls.
expect this.
They're the follow-up. With the stun.
Yeah,
the
they actually got
Grim
very
as well.
caught off from that one.
Players coming off the rope, that timing could have been
Last
more
player
perfect.
standing.
And Derek, the safe pair of hands. The
Yeah,
clutch
nice
man on this
clutch.
team.
Okay, Cryo gets op out, and Cryo is... Oh boy, they're going real fast over towards tree, and maybe...
punch from
Are they
Sentinels.
just doing the
Look at how
pressure,
they're
just doing the
grouped up.
stun
This is
smoke,
it
but
again.
this
They're all
insta gonna
there.
get...
Yeah, pushing down that south
I
side.
just want to see if they swing behind
Cryo's
it.
got the ult, or the op, so he's not playing super
No,
aggressively.
okay. And they're kind of playing. This
Yeah,
wasn't a
100
good
Thieves
example of it, but they're
Here.
kind of playing how I
He's
thought. That if they
happy
get
to get
contested
an
a
eight out
little
and
bit,
stun
they
out
just
that
instantly
early.
back and then just over rotate and take
Just
space
by
on the other
fainting,
side of the
just by
map. So
pressuring a little bit.
this is nice. One more
This is a full
for
exec,
death
so
in
they've
terms
got
of
to be
an
getting
orb,
Molly down. They've got to be
and in
getting
this case, most likely a plant. He gets his ult.
Aftershock in, they won't. He's actually out in the open.
Big stun.
Dude, when you have Tens and Zekken
Big
both
trades.
just running at you on the other side of a cloudburst and a fall line, what do?
Def got the breach
Oh,
off
okay,
off
so
of
he's,
that kill
he's
too.
literally just
he's
ulting
pushing
just
to
to...
spawn.
Oh, he gets space off it. Okay, I like this from Tens.
I mean,
At least
they're
got
just so
info just to see if
decisive in
anyone
their
was caught out
plays.
in the open and then fell back.
They're
Look
so
at
confident in how they
Pancada.
want to play this out.
Just fully in charge of this
100
bit of
Thieves
the
left
map.
with 3 in the round, and the spike ticking away. Austin is going to have to push his way forward. Time not on their side.
That's a miss. 2 missed mollies, actually.
Austin not able to deliver. 4v2 now in favor of Sentinels, and that might have been the cue to just cut losses.
Nice
and
round
go.
from Sentinels.
Save the op, save the Bulldog.
Definitely saving the op is the right thing to do. In this case, we have 1-9 on top of this. So 1-9 on top of that, 1-9 here,
They're chasing
here,
them,
here.
trying to find this out. This
Yeah,
is only a
not the
Bulldog
best
from
money.
Stellar.
They really want to save this.
If anything,
We
here,
are
you wanna come out
hunting.
with Stellar. Going
Uh-oh.
down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this
He's going to aim it.
They're chasing him, and he
They get both guns. Do you want to pick up the op? No, okay, no op into this one. That's actually
so
huge. They have to
big.
eco now. They have to.
We're now tied at 11, and
It's
look
a
at
really
the money
bad buy,
situation
chat.
for 100 Thieves. What should have been a rifle and an op. Now is a judge and what, some pistols?
Can't use that yet.
And they honestly have to play for OT. After losing that, they've got to play for OT. I'm seeing a judge from Derek. Those things can do crazy things in these late match situations. Where's he playing at? I mean, it's just completely a gamble here from 100 Thieves and Sentinels. Might have
Uh-oh.
just taken the bait, but Austin
They're
has
walking
flashed
into the
drop.
stack here.
100 Thieves are
Is
here.
the stun good?
That many
Do they
close
want to stun?
by.
No, you two.
It's going to be difficult to deal with, but Austin with 2 bangs, one of his own.
Down A.
Again, the gun difference here should be the equalizer.
Did he get anything?
He's kind of
didn't
fine
even
to
get a
just stay
vandal.
alive here. He doesn't need to get a gun because he knows that
Look at
Derek
this
has
flash
the
from Derek,
judge. So
though.
if,
If you get
if
up
he
close.
like forces them into Derek, it's kind of perfect.
The
So
information given from Austin to drop
that
him
was
back
nice.
right there.
Just
I thought
no
for sure
real
they were both
util
gonna
with
try
this.
to
It was
head off
honestly
the
a
arcade flight,
little
but
bit risky
Sentinels
from
makes the call,
Sentinels,
fall
but they
back
also
into
don't
this.
have like the most util, so I can
And
kind of
unfortunately,
understand it.
without
They wanted to
gathering a
save the
weapon there,
breach stun for stuff
You
over
don't
towards
give them
site.
too much chances.
Right. I mean, that was such an instrumental part in being able to secure this round, and it's
So
obviously
they
far
cut
from
sound.
done.
They made it look like they could have
That
gone
certainly
back
would have
here.
helped things. 40 seconds
Asana
left in the
took a
round.
bit of a
Sentinels now
gamble.
establishing presence and control on A. Gonna get the spike down as well. Here momentarily, and 100 Thieves none the wiser.
They even gave Saucy the spike there, transferred it over.
Molly's on the spike. So he puts one down, he holds one, and he put another one on the spike as well. So 2 on the
No,
spike.
Saucy has no
Time
armor.
is
I like this from
crazy
100
low.
Thieves. The spike,
Are
the thing
they
is, it's taking
just-
so long to go north side, but they're
Yeah.
both going to be able to recover guns. Those were not thrown off the side.
That could be the difference maker here. Austin is a little weak, but Saucy is too.
Saucy's got
Just gonna get the guns and save,
They've got
or
a
we
molly and
going?
the spike as well already from Tankata. They
Going
got
for
to
it.
pick this up.
They've got to go, and they've got to go fast. Derek has a bit of utility.
I mean, the
to work
mollies
with.
are gonna be
Saucy now
everything.
stunned up, 72 HP. Time ticking, and they don't know it's there. They
Okay,
never
didn't even
cleared
need
him.
him.
Saucy gets
Nicely
3.
done.
Sentinels
Brazilian
take the
duo.
lead back.
One chance for Sentinels here.
Brazilian duo on Sentinels.
And in terms of their ults,
On a
it's
round that
really
could have
decent.
gotten
They got
really,
2 of
really
the best
dicey.
ults.
Are so reliable for this team. Yes, the majority of these rounds, the majority of this game, we've been singing second and tens' praises. But when you see that situation, when they switch to Portuguese, lovely thing to watch.
Op in the hands of Cryo, 100 Thieves. Facing a map one loss. How do they respond? They have Derek's ult to work with too. No cheeky south side pinches. Nothing aggressive.
Good amount of info with this though. They just see one, but they know that all of this is
Look at
clear.
Cryo creep.
Might force a smoke out of him.
Flash.
Oh, this is gonna be so
This
good.
looks like
I mean,
Saucy's pinched right now, but
Ooh,
there's
nice.
a great smoke from tens to get him out.
nice smoke from
Forget about
tens.
where. Inside of
Support
drop mid,
Jet.
Yes, they have 2 players in halls. Yes,
Who's
they can
this?
go for
Give me
an
the
pinch.
killjoy.
But Stellar's up here. He's going to follow up on the dash.
He's swinging. He's looking for it, and he finds one through the smoke. The
Oh
Rolling
my
Thunder
goodness.
now invested.
They can't really
Spike push back.
follow that
And
up,
I don't
but they're
know that
locked
can
in.
really
They've at
rotate
least
out.
set.
With a
Oh
minute
my
left in the
goodness.
round, their options are to go back
Oh my
towards
god,
A
what's
or
going on
push
here?
into the
They
op
thought they
of
were pushing
Cryo.
them. Oh
It's a
no.
missed shot.
This
And
is the
Yanks,
weirdest
rotate's
round.
coming
They've
in
actually
too.
got
He's falling
no
completely off.
util
He's
at the
not going to be
moment.
here in time at all to hold on to this. Sentinels with the game in their grasp.
And again, the silence on the
Def
map.
had a classic.
Deafening.
Oh no. Well,
Is neither
he's
team
okay now. He's picked up
willing
one of
to
the
make a
guns.
sound. 30 seconds
Chat, I
left in the
didn't see
round
it.
two. All
Oh
bonuses
no.
on Sentinels here to make
It's
a move.
okay. It didn't
30
matter.
seconds left.
And there it is. They wait for the fault line. The smokes are out. Second to first to dash. and
Massive
Derek Glad
Joel
to
on
respond.
site. Bang can swing from the contact, and he does. 2 on 2, they have an op that can just hold this angle for the majority of the time. Mollies go in, door gets open, pressure applied.
A miss early on, but can he deliver the second time around?
Asuna already opening the door, pulls Pancata off, so it's the Brazilian duo again to hold on to this game.
Sasi's in a tough spot here, and he's depending on the timing of the swing, he is going to get some help.
Brazilian duo, oh yeah.
Flash is going to get some info, but they still don't go. They're still patient, and they don't have any more utility to work with. Sasi's able to get the first King Cryo, clutch it out!
Damn, 100% in the Brazilian duo. Nice first man.
Those two to close it out.
Chat, they won this, and they won 0 pistols. That's impressive.
Making it count. The Brazilian duo at Sentinels.